Hey guys, how's it going? It's Flock here for the Best Flock Attack Show. I tell you what, I was playing some other games. I was playing Fallout 4 and I was playing Majora's Mask. And you know what? I was thinking to myself, I'm just not having a lot of fun doing this right now. I want to play something I want to play. And what do I want to play? Well, I have a lot of good games. Well, let's think about it. What should I play? You know, as a kid, growing up, I always loved my N64. And I loved Legend of Zelda. I got them together. Every year since I have beaten Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I have taken that tradition and I haven't done it in the last year or two. And I'm thinking to myself, now that I've been starting to stream, maybe I should start playing Legend of Zelda again. And I was playing Majora's Mask, and yeah, I was really enjoying it, and I'm going to continue to play that, and we're going to beat it on the channel. But I really want to go back and enjoy something from my childhood, something that I really wanted to play, something I'm passionate about, something I know a ton about. And what game really comes to mind but Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for me. So I decided, you know what, the hell with it, we're going to do it, we're going to play it, and we're just going to go ahead and beat this. And I don't know how long it's going to take, how many sittings it's going to take, but you know what, this is something I can actually get behind, it's something I can damn enjoy. So without further ado, I am Flock from the Best Flock in Tech Show. This is our stream for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We'll go ahead and enjoy the Sheik opening here, and I'm going to get myself pumped up. Alright, we're all pumped up. Alright guys, let's do it. Now, I was using an iPhone 12 as a webcam, right? Apparently, I don't know, it just didn't work out as well as I was expecting. So we switched back to the 60 FPS 1080p webcam we started with. I decided to go ahead and I, stretched our frame a little bit and decided to, we'll get that a little bit more fixed. The audio situation is figured out a little bit better. Everything just keeps falling into place. We got better lighting here. We're doing it at a different time. We're trying all kinds of stuff here to just get us going here. So in about 2 seconds here, we're gonna get going. And you know what? I just can't stress enough how much I love this damn game. Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time is just the game that really strikes home with me, like it does for a lot of other people. And I fell in love with the game at a young age, and I beat it at a young age, surprisingly, which is something not many other people can say, but it's not exactly a hard game. It's not exactly a game that let me rephrase. It's not a hard game, but it's not that easy either, right? I do already have a profile there, as you can see. It seems to be, I already have all the 3 spiritual stones in the first medallion, which means I've never even gotten into the forest temple. So I guess what we're going to do here is we're just going to start over from scratch, okay? Hey, listen, this is what we're going to be doing, alright? We're going to go ahead and call our character Link, because if you do anything else, you're apparently a comrade of some sort, I imagine. Alright, let's do it. While this is loading here, I'm going to go ahead and do an audio test. While this is loading. Turn down the audio for the game a little bit here. There we go, okay. Probably around perfect. Just testing the audio levels, making sure everything's working as it should. It looks like everything's looking okay. I'm just gonna make sure everything's working as it should here. Sorry about the little glitches. That's me going back and forth between the stream and OBS, or the OBS and the game itself, checking in my audio levels and that sort of thing. It seems like everything's working damn well, so. Yeah, it seems like everything seems to be doing pretty darn well, so we'll just continue with what we're doing here. Navi, come here then. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Doth thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the realm. But before this tremendous evil, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule into the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Aye, aye, sir. They really changed the animation between the 3DS version and the Nintendo 64 version. I mean, not to be inappropriate or anything, but I'm pretty sure he was humping a rock in the original one. Wake up! Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I am Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree has asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. So what up, yo YouTube? This is my crib. As you can see over here, these are my records. I have none yet, so there's that. Pretty cool. So that's my crib. So thanks for dropping by. And the Kokiri Forest. The forest that deterred outsiders for generations. 1 second, I think this is lagging because I have multiple layers open here. 1 second. 1 second. Gotta minimize all these open layers. That's the problem. It's running in multiple. We have multiple frames of multiple different things going on in the desktop environment. Sometimes they don't exactly do that well, so I just gotta close a couple layers. Yoo-hoo. Hi, Link. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. That's right. The Deku Tree has summoned you. That's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, Aria. I'll go ahead and do that. Hello. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to learn is... Yeah, okay, whatever. So we already anybody already knows where we go here. We just go straight ahead and get to our sword here. And along the way, we have to, of course, collect rupees, so we're going to go and do that. The reason we need to collect rupees is we need to collect a shield to be able to go see the Great Deku Tree. That requires 40 rupees, so let's go ahead and collect those. We got the Kokiri Sword! Hidden treasure of the Kokiri. You can borrow it for a while. Yeah, apparently you can only borrow it for a while. You know why? Because, I'm gonna tell everyone we're going live. Yeah, so apparently you don't get to keep the Kokiri sword whenever you defend the world and everything. Apparently you have to give that back. Because whenever the story continues and Link goes to the Termina, he doesn't have the same sword and the same shield. So apparently he had to give those things back. Although he saved the world and he apparently gets to keep the Ocarina of Time, apparently they don't entrust him with the Kokiri sword. Or apparently the Kokiri shield. Which I don't really understand, considering he's not, you know. But then again, maybe Link's a little bit older then. Maybe is he still... Was he 7? I can't remember. Pretty sure it was 7 years had passed when he was in the Temple of Time and sealed away, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's weird they changed the camera angle system in this one. It's not as free as the other one. Okay, a couple more rupees to go here. Hey guys, Taco Bell's nacho fries again. Apparently they just wanted to let me know. So I had to let you know. Apparently Taco Bell's nacho fries. Just thought you should know. Apparently Taco Bell decided to tell me, so I decided that you also needed to know. You know what though? When the nacho fries first came out, I was all about them, you know, and then eventually they just kind of got old. And now it's been years and I'm not exactly all about the nacho fries. Although they are back, and I do eat them every once in a while. I'm not exactly sure I'm all about the nacho fries like I was. I thought they were a good idea, but 4 bouts of indigestion later, I'm like, oh, nacho fries. Alright, so we've got the DQ shield. So let's go ahead and equip that gear. Now I do need to use the touchscreen. The only way to do that is to use the mouse, and unfortunately now I do have the other touch-sensitive corners of the game mapped to my controller, so it won't be any problem to pull out items and weapons and that sort of, or items and that sort of thing. If you want to see the daycare tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Hey, what's that? Oh, you have the DQ shield. And what's that? It's the Kokiri sword. Good grief. Even without all that stuff, a whip is still a whip, huh? I love how he's so high and mighty. I will never accept you as one of us. Oh, but unfortunately I'm the favorite of everyone else, so... Oh. Poor Mido. What seems sad is he's the one that takes the Deku death so hard. Like, he's the one that really took it hard. Although the Deku father to all of the Kokiris, it's Mido that really took it the most, because he was the guard of the Great Deku Tree. And he takes his death quite hard. So he says he's been restless and full of nightmares. As a servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Fear that thou hast felt it. Link, time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need to break the curse with thy wisdom and courage. Does thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Enter, brave Link, into Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, listen to her words of... Moving on. See? Words of wisdom, huh? Let's see what she has to say. Yeah, that's what I thought. Moving on. You know, this game has its visuals cranked up a little bit. Majora's Mask, though, really seems like it's a whole different ball game. I got the nuts. I got the power. All right, let's see here. Okay, all right, highlight, click. Alright, so that should be, yep, and then that, okay, see, we're all good. Oh, that's pretty cool. They made it so you can use multiple different items. Before, you can only use a maximum of 3, now you can use a maximum of 4. So that really does help, I mean, but... Anyway, we're just gonna stroll the whole way up and around here, and then, I see that Navi has more words of wisdom for us. Yeah, she just has so much words of wisdom, so much wisdom. Oh my, I've never timed that so poorly before. Oh hell with it! I always just pull out the shield like, but whatever. Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, master. I'll give you a tip if you let me go. He didn't exactly let me answer. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll, and when you hit the ground. But if I jump too high, unfortunately, it won't work. Cool. I'm always feeling bold, Mr. Scrub. Platforming! Alright. Yeah, that's something else you really forget about. The Nintendo 64 was the first 3D, you know, venture that Nintendo had ever had up to this point. So it's quite impressive what they were able to accomplish on their first go-around with 3D gaming. You know, I'm not exactly sitting here stroking Nintendo's ego or anything, but you know, they've done some pretty amazing things. But it's like I have the Switch and everything, and I love my Switch, so you know, I gotta say that's pretty awesome. Switch got me back into gaming, and I can't say enough about how awesome that is. But, yeah, the Switch is just absolutely incredible. People are starting to get upset with it because they didn't, like, upgrade it enough, apparently, but, you know, I never really saw the Switch as a high-power console. Like, I don't ever really thought that it needs to be high-powered, you know? It's not exactly what it's all about. It's about mobility and the possibility of having what may at one time have been AAA games, but a whole entire generation of people missed out on those games because A, they couldn't afford it, or B, the fact that everything was just a little bit different when there wasn't as much mobile experience. Now that you can play AAA games on the go, it's a completely different world that we live in. I know it doesn't seem like it, because we always had Game Boy and that sort of stuff, but we didn't have AAA games on the mobile like that. Now that, you know, a whole generation is being born with the ability to play mobile games and super fidelity like that is just incredible. And, you know, there's never been really a Nintendo product other than the Nintendo Wii that has really taken all generations of people by storm like that. I mean, every generation of people loved the Wii, and every generation of people seem to love the Switch. So it seems to be an absolute win for Nintendo in this. I didn't even think that the Wii U was really a disaster either. I didn't think it was really that awful. But everyone else apparently did. Oops. I remember my one buddy, he was convinced that the only way to get that, get down to the bottom was to go out here, juke around the spider, and keep a flaming stick the entire time. And jump down there and burn the spider web with a stick. And like, that works. Like, I've seen him do it. I wasn't very impressed, but he didn't realize all he had to do was jump off. It's pretty funny, I mean. And he was pretty much an adult at this point, so he was just saying that, like, that's how he always did it. He would carry the torch down and burn it. And he'd always come back for these scatulas in here, which is always funny. He wouldn't get any of the scatulas. He'd come back whenever he had all the young items, and then he would, like, complete it, because he knew there was one that you couldn't get without it and that sort of stuff. But, like, that's ridiculous. To do all the collecting of all the scatulas at once. Like, that just doesn't seem right to me. I usually leave the one down there because, like, it's not really necessary to collect all of them. You don't really get a really that great of a reward after so many. Sorry, someone's apparently cutting down a house outside. Because that's what people do in my neighborhood at 9 in the morning. They like, you know, cutting wood and that sort of stuff. So, you know. Alright. So I'd say we're about halfway through this dungeon. We'll continue for now.
Way to go!
23 is number 1. Yeah. I also remember this action button crap. So people would go down there and swim into the action button. That's not the way you do this, alright? Let me show you the way to do this. That's how that's done. Oh, Navi, why? Get up there. You gotta shoot the side of these things. You can't shoot them directly. You gotta actually shoot the side of them, I believe. But yeah. Who knows if you need bombs for this one? Yeah, there's no way to get in there right now. So we'll just get through here real quick, and then we'll go down and beat up Queen Goma, and then we'll continue on. So much fun pushing blocks in this game, man. Alright, so we go over here, we light the torch, turn around, run over here, jump over here. Alright, let's get it done. Go down and beat up Queen Goma and get this going. I knew your secret because I'm not dumb. Alright, how about that? In order to administer the coup de grace of Queen Goma, strike her with a sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Boss fight. Obviously this is one of the simplest boss fights in gaming history, but it can still be quite challenging if you're dumb and like you don't understand how she works. Parasitic armored arachnid, Goma. Jump attacks do double damage, so we want to use jump attacks and spin attack as much as humanly possible. So jump attack, spin attack is usually what most people use, but you know. So we're going to want to stay ahead of Goma here. We're going to make sure we're down away from her eye. She turns red, we shoot her. And otherwise, you just saw that. I shot her 3 times, and yet still laid eggs. I've never actually had her on the ground this long. It's funny. Yeah, I can't even get a spin attack off. Oh well, she'll be dead in this next round. I don't know why I kept missing. It's so absurd. We got our maximum heart. So we got our heart container that'll increase our maximum life by 1. All right. Continue on here. Well done, Link. Thou hast severely defeated thy... Great Day Kutri. He's like reading a Shakespeare novel. It's fantastic. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man carelessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that once will find divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed. 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Faror, the goddess of courage. So this is how the world came to be. Take that, flat earthers. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law and order. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Three goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And a golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of these triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who has cast death's curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take the stone with thee. The stone the wicked man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. Yep. I think we got that dungeon and all the opening area done in about 25 minutes. So they added the Sheikah stones to this one, which is just a way for you to look ahead in the game and, well, cheat, to be honest. Now to the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Nave. Goodbye. It's kind of weird. It's like... sad. Hey Link, what did you do? The great Dekutri, did he die? How could a thing like that happen? It's all your fault. Yeah, well. Sorry, Mido. Oh, I never even noticed that he straight disappears like that. Alright, well, it's time to go. Meet up with Saria in the Lost Woods and get out of here. You're leaving? I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you were different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll always be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. You received the fairy ocarina. This memento from Saria. Tap the lower screen to start playing it. Yep. Kid, man, Hyrule Field seems so expansive. You know, it just seems like it went on forever. Gabora. Allegedly, he is the spirit form of the King of Hyrule. Apparently. Okay, so we're just gonna run straight across Hyrule Field. And eventually we'll get to the other side, but not before it gets dark out and we have to fight a few Skutulas. So no big deal. Or not Skutulas, but Stealth? I can't remember what it's called. They give you exactly no time. They want you to experience the night. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way to make it. I've never made it before. But. First thing we're gonna do is get up to 99 rupees, because we're gonna learn. What are these things called again? Stall child. So we'll just hang out outside here and just kill some. I know the secret for Perpetual Night, and you just leave at night and keep fighting them forever, and then it just gets literally enormous. Doesn't look like we're gonna go anymore. Alright, that's enough. Oh, no legs. Alright, we might as well equip that now. The next trip is up Deku Mountain, or Death Mountain, so. So we just gotta trigger this here, which is going back and forth. I love she's carrying around an egg. That's yeah. It's a really easy path once you know it. I don't think I've ever been caught by the guards in years and years and years since I was a little kid. Once you know the path, it's not very difficult. Oh boy, so we'll just go ahead and move these boxes around, and then eventually we're going to wake up this lazy bastard. So we'll just move the boxes until the time moves forward enough that the chicken will get incubate and hatch. So we'll just continue doing this here until the time passes long enough that we'll be able to wake up this lazy son of a bitch. Model Father of the Year material. He leaves his daughter standing in town while he does a milk delivery, and then of course he falls asleep. Completely big brain move. That's funny. I haven't yet to pick up Deku seeds. That's really funny. Alright, so what are we going to talk about while we're waiting? Alright, so I heard a funny story earlier today about another YouTuber. He was talking about he was a kid, and he was hanging out with this guy who he hadn't yet hang out with outside of school. So they were meeting in school, and eventually this kid was talking about how awesome his house was and that sort of thing. And so eventually the kid who's talking about how awesome his house was invites him over. It's his birthday, invites him and a few other people come over, right? So they're hanging out, and this kid undersold his house a little bit. Apparently, it's one of the nicest houses he's seen in forever. It's a mansion. It's a enclosed community and all that sort of thing. So then, you know, but the kids, apparently there's 5 boys there, and they want to sneak out. They want to go get in trouble for the sake of getting in trouble because they heard that outside of the gated community is a really bad area. They're like, okay, well, let's do it. Let's sneak out tonight. We'll get out, and we'll go get into trouble. So they get out, and they get bikes out of the garage. They sneak out, and they sneak into this terrible area. Eventually, they start getting chased by 2 guys, and they're 5 13-year-old kids on bikes. They end up ditching the bikes behind an abandoned grocery store, right? And start hiding behind where there used to be a dumpster. The guys catch up with them. Oh, there we go. The guys catch up with them, and they find the bikes, but not the kids. They steal the bikes while they're trying to figure out what they're going to do next to get home, because they don't have bicycles, and they're in the middle of an area that they've never been in, and it's full of drug activity and a bunch of terrible things that are going on. In the middle of everything, this car pulls in and lights up the parking lot. What used to be night turns to day, and apparently some lady gets out of that car in a ski mask, walks up to them, lines them up against the wall, and then starts robbing them. Make a long story short, she gets to the last kid, and that was the birthday boy, the reason they were all staying the night, and he starts mouthing off. She smacks him across the face, robs him, puts him in the back of the car. Eventually they find out that it's the birthday boy's mom, and they tracked his phone, and they found out where they were. The bikes are missing, the kids were all found, everyone's safe. I guess, but the funniest part was, before the kid left to go on this, the author of the story was telling us, whenever he was leaving to go to the party, his dad said, "Do not leave because the area around there is bad, and I told you better, and if you do, you'll be in horrible trouble, and you might get robbed or killed or whatever." So he didn't listen to his dad. They went out to that area anyway, and wouldn't you know it, they ended up getting robbed, and, you know, just an amazing story, you know what I mean? That's a funny one, so while we were waiting, I had to tell that little one. As you can see, we woke up Father of the Year here. I wonder what his voice is like. Hello, and who are you, babe? Yeah, you messed up bad. Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, it's been like 2 days my time in game, so hard to say what happened. We'll go ahead and get these boxes moved around. We'll get inside. Gotta wait for this idiot to cycle. Hurry up, guard Steve. Guardsman Steve. Are you kidding me? Oh my, I don't remember getting caught in years. Well, at least they don't throw you out like the whole way outside the castle and make you run back up in there, but what a bunch of crap. I swear to God, I haven't been caught by the castle guards since I was like well, I guess Link's age. So that's kind of funny. Caught? Yep, I knew it. That's so funny. I remember just running straight through here. I guess they must have changed the cycle or something. Because it's a little bit different than what I remember. Oh well, that means we have to wait for Dingleberry to go by, and we actually have to wait for this. That sucks, oh well. You get about 4 chances to try it before it starts going back to dark time, then they're guarding the entrance. So you have to just get it done this time or not at all. Lighting down there, it seemed to be a little bit bright. Maybe you shut up, Navi. That's how. We're trying to go incognitus here. And you're just talking. Hey, listen, and we're trying to be incognitus. Incognito Bobido. I feel like that was a trap. It wasn't supposed to go. Yep, that's bad. Alright, well, we got through it, I think. Just one more little area here. Those guards aren't exactly coordinated very well. You see anything, Steve? Nope, I don't see anything, Tom. Alright. Legendary Castle Courthouse here. We'll just do the one meme that everybody knows, man. Alright, we got the red routine. But I remember it being the other window. Oh yeah, it's a Mario scene now. It's not just Mario characters. They let me in. Hell with it. As a matter of fact, awfully specific, don't you think? Ugh. of Time. Yeah, right. Ganondorf. Oh my. Sorry guys, I'm just not really, I'm just sitting there reading, I'm just thinking. Go over here and get Impa. Solo! That might be best. Talk to some of the villagers about all that. Alright guys, hey, it's Flock here. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for hanging out. This stream didn't exactly do as well as I thought it would. It's probably because of the day, you know, it's early morning on a weekday, so obviously it's not going to do great. But I just wanted to play a little bit of something that I would enjoy. I am going to come back. We're going to play something tonight. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It's going to be something good though. I just don't know what. I got to figure out what I'm going to play, what's going to work out the best for us, you know? I just don't... Trying to figure everything out. It's not exactly working like I figured it would. So we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out. I am gonna figure this out, and we are gonna get back to streaming. We might move over to Twitch for a little bit. We're just gonna bounce around. We're gonna figure out what's going on, and we're gonna get our career moving here. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am Flock for the best Flock and Tech show. I will see you on the next stream. Thank you again for hanging out, man. I can't tell you how much we appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.